Welcome back, everyone. I wanted to create a short video just to kind of give you guys a progress update on how we're doing with our followers and what you can expect to receive as you receive more followers. So if I go to notifications, we've already received a couple of mentions, and it's now showing us our mentions. And not sure if these are generated by a program or not. So later on in the course, I'll show you different web apps you can use, different plugins to Twitter that can automatically generate content for every time a new follower mentions you, or somebody new follows you. And then you can mention them. You can either mention them by their username or by their actual name. There's a variety of things you can do with that. And then if we take a look at messages, we have a ton of messages, mainly self-promotion, cross-promotion of other social media networks, websites, videos. And like I said, these are all, for the most part, yes, I believe all these are automatically generated upon following these users. So later on in the course, I'll show you the app I like to use for this. And I tend to shy away from the messages just because you get so many direct messages that, in my opinion, it isn't worth tracking them. Now, I've had people in a previous course I taught, they've said they were creating a Twitter account to kind of get their name out there as a freelancer, and they actually received business opportunities via their direct messages. So you may want to take a look at the DMs, and maybe something will interest you. Maybe something will actually be, maybe you'll actually receive a personal message. So you don't want to miss anything, any opportunities. So anyway, if we go back to the profile, you'll see we're up to 139 followers. So if you remember last time, we set up the filters when following on Tweepy, and the filters allowed us to find the people that would be most likely to follow us. And you can see we've gotten quite a few more followers by using those filters. So I would always recommend, don't just lazily follow a page and the followers, no matter how close the actual page's follow ratio is to 100%. You always want to set up filters to get the best chance of a follow back. So, and we also got 2 retweets of our pinned tweet. So that's great. That's what we're looking for. All right, so I'm going to go through Tweepy. I'm going to go through the process one more time. We can't unfollow anyone yet. Tomorrow will be 3 days since we originally started following, and then we'll be able to start unfollowing, and then I'll show you that in tomorrow's video. So I'm going to go through the actual process of following one more time. So if you want to go ahead and skip to the next video, if you already know what you're doing, go ahead, but I'm just going to summarize what I'm doing. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to users I'm not following back. These people decided to follow us first, and I'm going to follow everyone on this list. So I just want to perpetuate the system. I want to give what I want to receive, which is follow backs. So it's always good to follow back the people that follow you. All right, and we're going to go back to the dashboard, and then we're going to go back to the page, hit follow followers, and we're going to use the page we used previously. And then we're going to set up filters. So we're going to go follow ratio is greater than 75%. Another follow ratio is less than 125%. And then we're going to only view users with profile pictures, profile images. And then we're going to do last tweeted. We want to make sure they've tweeted in the past week, so that we want to make sure they're an active Twitter user. So last tweeted is newer than, we'll do 7 days ago. And this is just personal preference. You can get even more specific. You can do last tweeted 1 day. You want to find people that tweet every day. You can do that. Follow ratio, you can do 99 and 101% if you want to find the person that's most likely to follow you back. So I'm going to go ahead. Oh, and one more criteria, we are going to do friend or follower, and we're going to do neither. We want to look for new people.